going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. In today's video, guys, we're gonna be playing some Sky Wars and talking about how I survived going to America. I survived going to Donald Trump land, guys. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you do enjoy. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Anyways, guys, before we start off this video, I just want to say I hope you all are having a fantastic heckin' day. And, as you can probably notice from my really stupid sounding voice, I am sick. I sound like I'm a whale dying, and that I'm also a seal and a fish at the same time. No, stop touching my booty! I just want to make a video! So, as you can tell from, that, lovely fight just before, I am a rusty young lady. I am rustier than the chum bucket in, SpongeBob. Hello, do you really think that you can do that, hey? So I apologize for my terrible PvP skills, but hey, I've got a bit of a story to tell you guys, and you guys are gonna absolutely love this story because I'm gonna tell you with my raspy, disgusting, sick voice. Anyways, so yeah, I visited America, as I said a few videos ago, and, your girl survived. She came back in one piece. We went to Disneyland and America and Hawaii, and it was, like, heckin' amazing. Disneyland is the best thing that has ever happened to my life. Like, literally, like, we have absolutely nothing like Disneyland in Australia. It is just, it was my dream come true. Like, I stole your cat? Excuse me? I don't even own a cat, so it's okay. My first day of Disneyland was pretty chill because we were pretty jet lagged, but, we still powered through. We got up at, like, 11 and went to Disneyland. We actually went to Denny's first to eat, and let me tell you this now. Denny's is absolutely amazing. I've never eaten pancakes that are as good as Denny's pancakes in my entire life, and, like, the meals over there, they're, like, so heckin' huge. Like, how can one American individual eat that much food in 1 minute? So yeah, guys, basically we just adventured around the park the first day and had a look at everything. I'll put a few photos on the screen for you guys. We'll be blurring out the face though, hee. And yeah, it was so amazing. Like, the park is just so magical, and I have no words to describe it. I'm not gonna lie, when I got to Disneyland and I saw it, I literally thought I was gonna bawl my eyes out because it's been my dream to go there since I was little. And it was just so amazing. But yeah, the next day, day 2, that's when we actually got into stuff, when we started doing stuff. So yeah, on the second day, guys, we met so many hecking characters. It was insane. So guys, I actually got to meet a stormtrooper. So it was a bit of a weird experience because, like, I went up to the stormtroopers and I was like, hey, can I have a photo? And then they looked at me and they were like, we need to relocate to a new location. And then they just walked away from me and I was there like, okay, like, I just wanted a photo, but like, and then when I went up to them, they like lectured me and interrogated me. So yeah, we just won a Sky Wars game, even though I'm a rusty chum bucket. The next character we met and got a photo with was Pluto, and he was so funny. Like, the characters, like, they're so in character that it just makes your day. The characters in, like, the furry costumes, like Pluto, Mickey, and stuff like that, they couldn't actually speak, but the characters that were, like, Black Panther and things like that, they could speak, but they had to speak in character. And then, anyways, after we met Pluto and got a photo with him, we met Tomato. So they actually made life-size hecking cars. Like, oh my god, it was like the best thing ever. And yeah, we got a photo with him and it was like, I fangirled over Tomato. And then we also met Tigger and Eeyore, and it was just awesome because they were just jumping around and being like, they were so nice and cute with the kids as well. So yeah, the next person we actually met was we didn't meet. I'll tell you after I kill him. Okay, and the last person we actually met on this day was Donald Duck. So we got to go to Donald Duck's home and we met him at his home. And on the second day, we actually went on a few rides, and we went on Star Wars tour ride, and it was like, it was so crazy. We were like sitting in it and we had to wear 4D glasses, and yeah, it was like we were going on the mission. I'm gonna die now because you're freaking heckin' So yeah, the Star Wars ride was like being in the mission, and it was crazy cool. And then we went on the Splash Mountain, which is like a log ride, and like, the thing with Disneyland is that all the rides, they have a story. They're not just rides for like a thrilling, like, feeling. They tell a story, and it's just absolutely insane, and that's one thing like I really liked about these rides, and that's one thing in Australia that we just don't have. Anyways, we also went on the Nemo ride, which again had like a story. You were like going through Nemo, and it was crazy. So yeah, we went through on like a submarine, and we actually went like underwater, and they just had so many cool things. Can you not? I'm gonna sneeze. I'm diseased. We also went on another ride called Small World, but, you know, that ride was really good, but it was, like, from a movie, that my mum watched, like, ages ago, so, you know, it was, like, a ride that my mum more or less understood rather than a ride that I really understood. And then we went on the Roger Rabbit ride, which was just so funny. Stories they told, they were just, ah! And then we also went on the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters ride, and like that was so fun. Like, honestly wasn't expecting it, but it's like you literally sit in the little roller coaster of the car, and you're in like a huge video game. You gotta kill all the bad guys, and it was just so amazing. Like, honestly, like best. The Buzz Lightyear ride was definitely up there in my favorite rides, probably number one, but it was just like crazy. You were inside a huge like video game. How does that happen? But yeah, I got 10,400 points and my mum literally got 600. Kind of embarrassing for her, but you know, she doesn't know how to play video games, I guess. She's an old human, you know, old humans might not know how to play video games as well as young humans, okay? So, you know, cut her some slack, guys. Cut Mama Dash some slack, you know, she still tried, that's all that matters. But yeah, that day I also got a really awesome Mickey Mouse hoodie. Oh! Do you wanna, like, not try and clean me up? Excuse me, but, like, that's just really rude, and I just do not appreciate, like, that kind of behavior. Like, honestly, it's just disgusting to think that you would do this to So yeah, basically, the hoodie had Mickey Mouse's body on it, and then, like, my head was supposed to be his head, and then the hoodie had Mickey Mouse ears on it, so it's like, I was Mickey Mouse, and it was really cool, so I got that, and it was heckin' awesome. Then, that night, we went to Cars Land. It's just insane, because it literally is like Cars, the movie, but in real life, and, like, just being able to experience that, and, like, feel like you're in the movie. Like, it was so real. I felt like I was there. I felt like I was in the movie. And because, like, Cars was one of the main movies I absolutely loved as a kid, so I just went crazy over it. And then at the end of that night, we watched a show called Phantasmic, and they, like, put pictures and like showing on water, and you'd be like, how does that happen? How does pictures show on water? Well, they like had water spraying up out of the lake, and yeah, they had projectors displaying stuff onto the water. It was the coolest thing ever, and I didn't even know you could do that with water. And then we got to see the big Caribbean ship come through, and then like Ariel, and it was just insane, crazy cool, insanely crazy. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, you wanna go? You wanna go, mate? Yeah, I've got strength now, buddy! Woo! Anyways, a day tress, day number 3. You know, we went to California Adventure, and if you guys don't know what that is, basically Disneyland actually has 2 different parks, and there's Disney California Adventure, and then there's Disneyland, and Disneyland was like the first original thing, but then they expanded because, you know, more movies, and they want to create more stuff, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we walked through Grizzly Peak, and then we met the Chipmunks, and they were like best friends, and it was the cutest thing ever, and yeah, you know, one of them loved me, and one of them loved my mum, but of course the one that loved me was definitely better. Anyway, so after we met the Chipmunks, we actually went on this ride called Soarin' Around the World. It was like you were in an airplane and you were like flying and soaring around the world, and it was so realistic and it was so cool. We went through Paris, Egypt, Africa, like it was just crazy. And then we went over to Pixar Pier, and that's where like the huge roller coaster and the huge hecking like Ferris wheel is. It looks so amazing, specifically at nighttime as well. And then we actually saw Woody, and I lined up in line to, you know, get a lovely photo with Woody, and he made me kiss him on the cheek. After we met Woody and I gave him a little kiss on the cheek, we actually got to meet Mr. Incredible, and like, this guy, hello, are you even legit, brother? Hello? And then all in the heckin' same day, we went to Cars Land again, and we saw heckin' Lightning McQueen, Cruz, and Red, the big truck of fire. And then after we met those 3 guys, we went on the Cars ride, and let me tell you this now, this is my absolute favorite ride I have ever been on in my entire life. You go through Radiator Springs, it's like you're reliving the movie as Lightning McQueen, and oh, I have no words for it. It's just amazing. Anyways, guys, after that, we actually went into, like, the Guardians of the Galaxies area, and we got to meet Groot, so that was really, really awesome. He was like, I am Groot, and then I was like, I am Groot. This dude just stole my kill! Is he bee-hopping? I think this guy's bee- oh. Anyway, so after we met Groot, we actually went on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and let me tell you this now. I was not expecting it. It just dropped. After that, I actually saw Black Panther come out, and I was like, oh my god. And then I went up to him, and he had like his guards and stuff, and you know, I helped escort him to the location of where he was taking photos, and then I got a photo with him. Wakanda forever, boys and girls. And then after that, Captain America came out, and then he was like, oh my god, you're Australian. And I was like, yeah, I am Australian. And then he was like, we don't have an Australian in the Avengers yet. And I was like, oh my god. And then he was like, you know, we could really have an Australian in the Avengers. What are your superpowers? And I was like, I can throw boomerangs and ride kangaroos. So basically, he recruited me to the Avengers. I'm now an Avenger. And then after that, we met heckin' Spider-Man, the Spidey-Man himself. Anyway, so in that day, we went on the Cars ride, the Incredibles ride. The Incredibles ride was like a huge roller coaster, and it was crazy cool. Definitely one of the best roller coasters I've been on, because you also got to see like all of Disneyland as well when you went up. We also ate at Flo's Cafe in Cars Land. That was awesome. So yeah, we also went on Luigi Casadella's tires, and basically the cars like sang and danced around. It was so cool. But oh my gosh, another win in this video. Holy heck. You guys be asking for longer videos? Well, here you go. But yeah, that was the end of day 3 really. And then day 4, we actually only had like half a day at Disneyland, and that's because in the morning we went to something called Orange Outlet. The reason why we went to the Orange Outlet is because yeah, Nike and Adidas stuff in America is like 10 times cheaper, but my mum really wanted to go on the Indiana Jones ride, so that's what we did. We lined up and went onto the Indiana Jones ride, and let me tell you this now, it was so insane. It was like going through Indiana Jones. Yeah, basically, we lined up for the Pinocchio ride, we went on it, we were going through it, and then the ride just turned off. So yeah, basically, the Pinocchio ride turned into a walkthrough. Do you wanna not do that? So yeah, guys, that was my experience at Disneyland. It was really awesome, a lot of fun. I put a few photos, a few videos, you know, in this video, but I will be making a Disneyland vlog. And let me tell you this now, Disneyland was heckin' amazing. Guys, if you did enjoy it, be sure to smash the like button. Would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'm gonna be making a separate video on what I did, the stories in Hawaii. And yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'm back from America. I survived America, so yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.